Welcome to Dalston. Behind me we've got an amazing property which is currently a 6-bedroom detached home which sits right in the heart of Dalston. It overlooks the show field, it's close to all the local amenities, and it's a fantastic property which sits in a huge plot. Now, Dalston House in Highbury is just coming into view behind me here. This is a significant sized home which is currently configured as a 6-bedroom property, but could very easily be split into 2 3-bedroom homes, both with ample gardens and lots of parking to the rear, because when we go around to the back of this property you'll see the space is incredible for a location that is so close to the village. If I just spin around, we've still got the home, so this is Highbury, and then panning around we've got the co-op just behind me, and doing a full 360 we've got the doctor's surgery just up here. So we are right in the heart of the village. Keep watching this video for the street scene and to see how this home may suit your personal needs. So this is the street scene. So just before we go inside this fantastic property, we've got a home here which is 6 bedrooms detached. It's split into 2 3-bedroom homes, and it's a significant size here. Now as we wander up, you'll see we've got an entrance into Highbury, we've got an entrance into Dalston House. We've also got a beautiful garden which goes with Dalston House to the front, but as we walk around just through this driveway here, you'll see the space really open up, and it'll give you an idea how it can be reconfigured into space that potentially, if you're looking for a multi-generational family, you could split this in 2 very easily. Equally, if you wanted just a 3-bedroom home and you wanted to reconfigure this to sell off separately, then there's options to do that. Or if you're looking for one big fabulous home in a great plot, then please do keep on watching. We're going to go up the driveway and I'll show you this home in more detail. And this is what I didn't know before I arrived. I've seen this property, I've driven past it a number of times, and it just didn't tell me about this space. It's absolutely huge. We've got a double garage over here, a little bit of a dog leg parking area there as well. First part here is Dalston House, and then we've got Highbury over the other side, so you can see what I mean from outside about it being an L-shaped building. We've got almost 4,000 square foot of accommodation here, so this is a substantial home which could easily be converted into 2 3 or 4-bedroom properties, or you can keep it all as one as a 6/7-bedroomed property. If you wanted to separate them off, you've got a little garden space here and a little storage space in there, and then we've got this large garden space here. Now this door takes us into the extension, and then we've got French doors into the dining room. I'm actually going to take us into Highbury today. I'm going to take you all the way through, because I do genuinely feel that somebody would buy this as a one big family house because it works really well. You do have the addition of having a kitchen on both sides, but I'm sure that can be worked around. Beautiful garden spaces here and lovely terraces, and this is going to be a sun trap in the evening. Just beyond the gate here, we've got a nice little courtyard space which is ideal for washing or for drying clothes, but equally it's maybe a nice space for utility area. But I think it's a lovely little courtyard, maybe just to have a nice sort of garden kitchen. Those are very desirable in lockdown, so perfect shelter space there. And then just around the other side there, that just takes us back round to the road, so you can get all the way around this property. No other access coming in through the gardens. This is completely yours, depending on how you want to maybe split the buildings if you were going to. But we've got Dalston House here, the extension, and then we're going to go in Highbury in a few minutes. So let's go inside and have a look. So as most people do when they come and live here, they want to enjoy the surroundings. So having an initial boot room that you walk into is a great space. We've got lots of room in here. It's really nice and warm. You've got a loo just in the corner, and we've got a utility room just in here as well. So everything that your family needs before you go inside your beautiful home. And then as we come in, you'll see there's a real nice mix of character here. So this is a lovely wooden floored room, a snug space that connects into the kitchen. So it's a really sociable and lovely space. We've got a stove in the corner there. We look out over the garden, and as you'll see, we've got doors in all directions. So this home is over 3,500 square feet, so you've got a substantial amount of size in total, but some really flexible options here. So this kitchen space is fab. Now just coming in this direction, you'll have to bear with me so we don't get lost here. This is a door that takes us back out to the back garden, and then this is an inner hallway which takes us through to the official front door. So if you're having guests arrive, this is the front door that they would use. So your front door would open up into this hallway. From here, we've got a flexible use room. So if you're looking for a home that's got options for a study, a snug, maybe a ground floor bedroom, this is a great space to have to the front of the house. And then across the hallway, we have a lounge, which is so light filled. It's got some wonderful features like the arched alcove shelving, lovely arch feature there, the beamed ceiling. We look out onto the front, and as you can see here, the light is just streaming in, and a lovely open fire. So this is a great size lounge, which extends through into what could be a dining area. It could be an extension of a lounge. You could even, if you wanted to, maybe put a sliding door or something in here to separate the space. But I think this is a super space and really flexible use for a family. And then from here, we go back through into the kitchen. So as you can see, we've done a full circle. So on this level, on this part of the house, we've got a lovely kitchen, which is a bespoke fitted kitchen, a really nice wooden cabinets, the Aga there, lots of storage, plenty of space for a table. And what's really fab for modern family living is this element of sociable space here where you can extend through into a lounge. So also we've got the snug, which could be used as a bedroom, and then we've got this dining area and the lounge. So we're going to just backtrack and go back through because this is a substantial home to show you. Now the home can be connected to next door and you'll see how that is in a few minutes, but equally it could be just as a 3/4 bedroom home with this as your 4th bedroom on the ground floor and 3 bedrooms upstairs. The staircase leads from here, and it actually splits off into 2 directions. So we're going to go up to the left first of all. And as you'll see, we've got light filled spaces and really good proportions throughout. One of the bedrooms is just on the left hand side here, and is a really good size double bedroom with a built-in desk area. And along the hallway, we've got a family bathroom with a shower. And we've got a master bedroom here as well. Now this looks down onto the garden space. As you can see here, we've got the pipe from the stove from underneath. So really super warm room. It's a great option. And you've got looking down onto the garden space. So that's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom so far on this level. And as we come along the hallway, we've got a beautiful dressing area, great for storage. Could be a rooming itself, this space. And then we've got a 3rd bedroom up here as well. So a really good sized double room. Then as we walk back along this hallway, you have yet another bathroom. So we've got another bathroom to this side of the house. And that's the staircase that goes down to the inner hallway. So this is where the connection through to next door could be if you wanted it to. So it can feels like a very easy flowing property. If you wanted to have a 6-bedroomed home, then this is where you will connect through, because this door takes us into another bedroom. And when I refer to these rooms as bedrooms, they could be flexible uses. It could be that you're looking for an art studio, a craft room. You've got tons of options here, but what you do have, and I'm sure you can see from the video, is lots of great proportions. And then from here, we have what we call a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we've got a jet bath with a walk-in shower and a really beautifully fitted bathroom space that comes back out onto another landing area. Now, this is a super period window with the nice balustrade there, and you'll see that from the ground floor when we go downstairs. But we're just extending through and we're looking at yet another bedroom here. So lots of nice original cabinets. We've got views out across the show field from this bedroom. And here we have another bedroom. So this is our last bedroom here. So in total we've got 6 bedrooms, but there are flexible options. So with the use of the snug downstairs, you could have another bedroom, and there's lots of reception spaces. So as we come down now, we're now into Dalston House, which is the period part of the property, as was Highbury, but this has been extended in recent years. So this is the hallway. And if I just spin the camera around, you get to see that grand staircase that takes us up onto the first floor. Now, there's a whole host of options here as well. So we're going to go in this door right now. And this takes us into a lounge space, which is really extensive. And this is where the videos are really good because you can't actually get a sense of the scale from a photograph. So this is a really good sized room with a nice bay window that looks out to the garden. But it extends through into another lounge, which is facing out to the front. So we've got a dual aspect room with lots of features. We've got this beautiful fireplace here, which could be opened up and used as an open fire. It's got dual aspect windows looking out onto that garden space where you've got just round the corner there, you've got the oak veranda, nice wooden panelling. That comes around this window as well. And this view looks out to the front. But look at the size of this room. It's huge. So this door, if you recall, goes back into the hallway, and from here we extend through into yet another inner hallway. So from this space, this is what was extended, and this doorway sits underneath that oak veranda. So this is the next property. So if you're looking for multi-generational living, this is completely ready to go. On this side, you've got 3 bedrooms and the new kitchen, which we're going to go into in a second. Alternatively, if you're looking to maybe generate an income, you could separate it off very easily by closing the door at the top and making this into a 3-bedroom let, because you've got plenty of space outside, or a holiday let or an Airbnb. There's lots and lots of opportunities, but I think this works really well as a family home with maybe some element of multi-generational living. So this dining room is a super addition, and you've got this beautiful kitchen, which is a bespoke fitted kitchen with the nice granite work surface, high ceilings. We've got a doorway out to the back garden so you can utilise that parking spaces at the back. And we're looking out across towards the show field underneath that wooden veranda, which is a lovely place to sit. But just super fixtures and finishings here. This is a really beautiful kitchen. Lots of space in the dining area. We've got the doors which lead out onto a terrace area, so you could quite easily separate the gardens if you wanted to create some separate garden space. And it's got its own independent access to the front as well. It's also got what all homes need, a little utility area and a downstairs loo. So this video may have shown you all the spaces which I've tried to do. What it's shown you is a 6/7 bedroomed home with a couple of kitchens, lots of reception spaces, suiting a variety of different people. So you've got period features, you've got the new addition of the kitchen, you've got some great proportions. And I'm just going to walk and talk as I go back through and down into the garden space, just because in fact, actually, let's just see if we can get out of the back door so that we can go out and show you the garden space out here. Let's go this way. And let's go out of the garden here. So coming out of the extension to Dalston House, what we have, and we've already seen this in the video, so do bear with me, but what I'd like to do is make this a little bit clearer, because it's such a fantastic space right in the heart of the village that it's a little bit like a hidden gem. Nobody really knows this is here. So this garden space here is well established. There's some wonderful beds with some lovely coloured flower beds. You can see the bulbs are just starting to pop up, and I would imagine this is a fully colourful garden in the summer months. But you've got a number of terraces here as well, with the sun coming round into this space in the evening. So this is the garden space. There's also a bit of private space as well, so if you wanted this section to, if you're having it as a let, they could have this garden space with here. So there's paths meandering through, making this feel like a beautiful cottage garden, yet having some places to sit in as well. But again, you've got a substantial family house here, and depending on what your needs, you're not influenced at all by or restricted by the garden space and the parking. You could create a bigger garden here if you wanted to, but what you've currently got is a hard standing area, which is ample parking for a number of vehicles, tons of vehicles, if that's what you wanted to do. Perhaps you want to work from home, you want people to visit you and actually not come into your main house. So there's parts of this which could be used differently. Maybe you could use a double garage as a home office or a studio space. but just look at the opportunity here. This is quite rare to the market, and I'm really excited to bring this to the market because I think that somebody will do with this whatever they want. There's such blank canvas here, but you've got a really well built substantial home that sits in the middle of the village. This is Dalston House, and just so I don't get them wrong again, we've got Highbury over in the corner, Dalston House and the extension here. So this has been quite a long video. I've shown you lots of the space here. I've shown you in an order, which means that you can hopefully see how the home will connect through and make into one big family house, because I actually believe that this is probably the way that this home will go. It's been in the family for about 4 or 5 generations already, so this has got a really super feel. It's in the heart of the village, and there's so many other options as well. A large family looking to come together with some ample parking spaces, lots of gardens, a great sized plot. You know everything I've gushed about this as I've been going around. This is a super property, and I think it's a little bit undiscovered because it does have a little bit of road frontage at the front. It does sit in the heart of the village, but once you're inside that home, you don't hear the road, you don't see the road, and actually what that road gives you is the element of community. You've just got the shops a few minutes away, you've got the GP surgery, you look over the very popular Showfield, which every year has a fantastic Dalston show, which is a great community effort, and during lockdown the community feel here was superb. So this village is really one that you should consider if you're looking to live in our area. So please do give us a call on 01768 88 1111, and we'll be happy to give you some more information on this one.